Okay, so it's the elephant in the room in the wedding industry. Bookings are down. There's a reason for it though. It's all because of 2020, but things are going to start getting back to normal. So what happened in 2020? Obviously, COVID, but also the lockdowns. People were not meeting, they weren't starting relationships, they weren't going out. There were less new relationships being formed in 2020. So if you think of the normal path and trajectory of a relationship, it's usually about 1 to 2 years when somebody is dating, getting to know each other. And then after that time frame, 1 to 2 years, they usually get engaged. And then 1 to 2 years after that, they usually get married. So let's say it takes about 2 to 3 years for a relationship to get from start to finish, which would be marriage. If things had stayed the same, couples who had met in 2020 would be getting married or engaged around 2022, 2023, and then also planning a wedding for 2023, 2024, except they didn't. So now we're seeing the results of that dip in relationships from 2020. So next we move on to relationships that started in 2021. Let's give those relationships a year or two to flourish. Ideally, those couples will be getting engaged in 2022, 2023, planning weddings for 2023, 2024. So now we're entering into the relationships from 2022. And now we're getting into a whole new generation of engaged couples who will be planning weddings for 2024 and 2025. Now, mind you, there is another side of the coin to all of this, and that's Generation Z entering the chat, if we're going to use their terminology. So we're also looking at newer expectations, faster, shorter timelines for planning a wedding, wanting more immediate communication, more information prior to making buying decisions, and just different focuses overall. So yes, there is a lull in bookings. A lot of change has happened over the last couple of years, but keep doing what you're doing and keep your marketing going because that new generation of engaged couples is coming. What are your thoughts on this? Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments.